So greetings, it's Mike's from livemyassoff.com, and you might be able to see it behind me. We were just one of those folks coming off of the Greenbush line, which is simply an MBTA train that came from West Hingham up here to South Station. So South Station is where like all of the trains come, and you can see a whole bunch of tracks and everything, right? So from here we take the Silver Line to the airport. SL1 is the bus, and we are off to Bermuda. So that's going to be an exciting thing. And it's cool because there's kind of like two reasons why we're doing this. One of them is to explore another island and experience heat and humidity. And then the other is so that Gracie can stop texting and pay attention to her boyfriend. And then she can get another stamp in her passport, meaning that she exits the United States and then re-enters, which resets the clock on her visa for another 6 months. So it's July, and so that's really cool. That'll take her obviously all the way into January, although November, December, we're definitely back in Southeast Asia. So glad you're joining us for the trip. And from here we get to the airport, Terminal C, JetBlue over to Bermuda, and we'll check in either along the way or when we get there. Ciao. So greetings and aloha from Bermuda. It's Mike's from livemyassoff.com with Gracie and our little motorbike and our helmets in our Airbnb. It's quite nice. It's quite big. But anyway, so we got this place. I will give you a link to it below. Ali, the guy, I have not met his wife, Janita. They are awesome. And made the suggestion to get this. Great suggestion. So we've been to the grocery store. I'll show you what we bought. It cost $70. A bag of grapes was $16. Whatever. So anyway, so we're gonna head to Cooper's Island Reserve and Cooper's Beach. And I believe Clearwater Beach is also there too. I'll show a picture of it. So you have some idea of where we're going. Basically, on the Google map, it's 7.1 minutes on the bike. And considering I drive very slowly, it's probably about 10 minutes, which is hardly bad. So anyway, so we're going to hop on, and we are off. We'll catch you when we get to Cooper's. As touristy as they want to be. Ah. Water, must have. So it's probably about, what would you say, 90 degrees, 85 degrees? Probably 80% humidity, 70%. I love it, and Gracie thinks it's nice. So therefore we're the happy couple. Oh, we finally got a someone who inquired. We were both wearing it at the same time about our necklaces. Of course, Gracie, she broke up with me on the way here, apparently. But, so she'll be walking home. No, it's so cool. We have this necklace, and if you don't know the story, we actually bought it when we were in Sikihor. And I have the key to her heart, literally. And so she wears this heart necklace. This is stamped out of it. So, okay, put your tear, I get it, yeah. No more Kleenex. You're tearing up, I get it. So, we are at Turtle Beach, which it was interesting driving here because I'm used to driving, and then there's like a turn in a Google map, and it was, 5 or so minutes would go by. And in this sense, like 10 seconds go by. I mean, everything's so close together, which is awesome. I love the whole island living thing. So we're here at Turtle Beach, and we parked over there. More parking there. That was the entrance. This is the beach. Let's check it out. Alright, this is very cool. Cooper's Island Nature Reserve is where we've come to, and we will actually end up over there in a little bit. I guess you can just walk through. You can't take a car, but you can take your body. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to get rid of my sneakers. Oh, this is so powdery. This is basically, I think Gracie probably thinks she's back in Boracay. This is so, it's so powdery. If you like stamp down on it, like it comes up in air. Oh man, I wish.
Boracay.
Is it like Boracay?
Yeah.
I wish I had a GoPro right now so we could go in the water, but what we did do is bring, I got my board shorts on underneath my shorts here, so I think we are gonna go for a swim.
Are we? Let's check the water first if it's...
No, you can't. Because if you do, then it'll be too cold. What you gotta do is you take all your clothes off and you gotta run in. All right, ready? Go, you first.
Go for it.
You go for it, you first.
Go for it.
Go for it. Just take all your clothes off, honey, and run in.
Okay.
All right, maybe not. Let's see.
No,
It's
it's cold.
cold? Is it like, it's not as,
Cold. For me, it's cold.
for you it's cold. It might be cold for me too.
Yeah, it's
All right, let me check it out. So the water was nice. It was chilly just as you walked in, and then once you got over it, then it was like, this is pretty great. So we're gonna come, but right next to it, as I mentioned before, is this place, Cooper's Island Natural Reserve, Bermuda Natural Park. So we've only been here probably about 4 hours, but so we're probably gonna chill tonight. We'll get some more stuff done tomorrow for sure. We're gonna go to one of the beaches with beautiful pink sand. The sand here was very, very nice, so this was a great first start. And the sun, as you can see behind us, will be setting here at about 8:30. Right now it is, what time is it, honey? About 6?
5:22.
5:22. And we could go walk all the way out there, but since we're right here, let's walk right here to check out the first place first. Now, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, unfortunately, very far in the distance, because
Oh, we don't see it.
this is my phone camera. You have what, like, you have these this in the Philippines?
In the Philippines.
Oh, okay. And what is it?
We call that flower ni Antibitang.
Flower nantibitan.
Yeah, Antibitang is my tita.
My tita, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. There's a bird way over there. But anyway, like I was saying, unfortunately, this is my phone camera. So you can't see a really cool bird over there. So anyway. But you know, I was on the beach just then. And I was thinking to myself, okay, this is the kind of life that I want. But the downside that I kept sort of reflecting on, which is better? This way? Yeah. Was that it is very expensive here. And when I mean very expensive, like the cost of just doing normal stuff. The cost of the motorbike really wasn't that much more expensive than renting a motorbike in, like, maybe in San Diego. You know, I mean, after insurance and everything for 3 days, including gas, and I can bring it back with the tank empty or whatever, $200 for 3 days. That's not, you know, I mean, it's not awesome considering, I mean, on a slow day, right, you can rent a car from Avis for 30 bucks. But the week after July 4th in San Diego, you're not getting that same car for 30 bucks. You're probably going to pay $100. So, motorbike on an island, it's not bad. Maui, actually. I bet I can't rent a motorbike cheaper than that in Maui, than this in Maui. So that isn't too bad. However, if you have the desire to eat, then that discussion changes, because a gallon, I don't even know if it was a gallon, but one of those big jugs of orange juice, which I actually believe is 3/4 of a gallon, that is $7.50. One of those, oh, actually, maybe, no, I'm sorry, it's a half gallon, because you know those half gallons of, like, pineapple juice, or half gallons of, you know, orange pineapple or whatever? That stuff, that was the same price, $7.50. So basically $15 a gallon for orange juice. We got a bag of grapes. We didn't read the fine print. The number that they had displayed was $5.99, and I thought, yeah, that's kind of expensive for grapes, but it's not too bad. It's $5.99 a pound. And the bag clearly was just under 3 pounds. It cost us $16 for a bag of grapes. Oranges are $2. Apples were about $1.25. Individual bananas were almost $2. Gracie's doing some selfies here, which is good, because I will be able to take advantage of that and take benefit of it in my collection of pictures of beautiful girlfriends. But yeah, this is great here. But anyway, so why am I telling you that? So it's not like, you know, it's any big secret that, you know, Bermuda doesn't exactly produce anything. So, of course, everything's imported. And by that, I mean it either comes on a plane or a boat. Probably a boat. Although so many planes come here every day, one would argue that they're like, look, just throw it on the plane. People go there. They don't bring tons of clothes because you wear shorts the whole time you're here. I don't know where I'm going, but it looks adventurous, so I'll keep doing it. But the sort of distracting thing, right, at the back of my mind was, yeah, this is this kind of stuff that I want to do. I want to be able to, you know, travel the world and see things. And, you know, that's a real easy discussion to have. And I mean, there's hundreds of videos on YouTube about guys that are like, you know what, I just had it, it didn't work out, or I only had this amount of money, or, you know, to JC's, the mission behind his channel, retirecheap.asia, is that, you know, people on a limit with a limited income, potentially less than $1,000 a month, can live a decent life in Thailand, right? Or in Asia, for that matter. You could live a decent life for that amount of money in Vietnam. So, do you think this is dangerous? What is the worst thing that could happen? I mean, the only thing on the other side of this bunch of weeds and stuff is the Atlantic. And I mean, it's not like anyone ever got lost in a cornfield. If there were children in this thing, what would we call it? All right, well, maybe I'll figure out a better thing to do next time. But, oh, and I missed, oh, okay, he's taking off. All right, that's important. What I was gonna say is I missed seeing one land, because this is one of these beaches that you see on TV, on YouTube, and that sort of thing, where the plane comes in and it looks like the wheels are like going right over the people's heads, which is the only reason I don't have hair. As it turns out, it's because of all of the beaches I go to that have planes that land near them. You probably thought it was because I'm over 40. I'm over 30, turns out. So I don't know, I mean, I got a smoking deal in this Airbnb. It's like $100 a night, which is ridiculous that I'm saying this, but it's like free accommodations in Bermuda, $100 a night. Most hotels that I found were like $300. Yeah, about $350. So, but you know, I mean, that's how much a hotel room in San Diego is this time of year too, right? So a decent one. So anyway, so yeah, so I mean, for a, you know, and it's a studio, but it's got a nice kitchen actually. It's got a full kitchen in the sense that it's got like the standard size fridge, the standard size stove, oven, microwave above it, all the cooking utensils, so she can cook, which she does excellently. But the downside, right, is again the distraction because of the cost, and I don't want that to occur, because I am not distracted by that at all in Thailand, or the Philippines, or Vietnam. Singapore, it was just sort of annoying because it wasn't like Bermuda awesome. I mean, if Singapore was Bermuda, that would be pretty sweet, because you can make a lot of money in Singapore. You can make a lot of money in Bermuda, but there's only about 5 different industries that you can work in. Hospitality for the owner-operator. Reinsurance is a big thing here. In fact, I believe that is the #1 revenue generating thing here in Bermuda, and then, as you might guess, probably a very close second, tourism. But anyway, so that's one of the things that has come to mind for me. I think we're gonna walk a little bit down here, take the motorbike back. It's an hour ahead, so our bodies right now, it feels like 8:15. So that's not too bad.
Beach down there.
No beach down here?
I guess so.
Well, there wasn't any beach there, but that was beautiful. Ooh, look, there's a bench up there. You guys see that? Down there? Maybe not. And there's a bench up there. Picnic table over there. There's a lookout point way over there. And there is, basically on the other side of this building is a lighthouse. All right. We'll check back in when Gracie runs into the water without her clothes on. When's that happening again?